Where do you see yourself at 5 years from now?
It depends. As on the ring standards, I see
Yeah.
myself still undefeated, winning and building composure.
Good.
But in a personal sense, I see myself owning a business and starting so my family can be financially stable and not just have one goal and when that's done, be broke and
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to prevent.
Mhm.
The business side of it, I think, is something that the fighters need to realize that
Correct.
not only are you fighting the ring, but outside of the ring, there is a business part of this.
Correct.
And that's the part they're missing. So we will do that educational piece as well.
Okay.
So we're not only here to help build a career and just get fights, but also to educate them on their finances when it comes to putting money away. I mean, when you get your purse, you need to put some back for taxes and some back in savings and take care of your family. But there's a lot more to it than just getting the purse, taking that and spending it. So we need to do some education too.
Why is it so important that they learn that? Just like you said, putting that money away, because we see so many not only fighters but athletes. They make these millions and millions of dollars, and then you hear about them after they get out, and they're kind of like broke.
Right.
So-
It's important that they manage money, and even if they don't know of a person that has managed money in the past, or if their parents didn't teach them that, the library is full of books on how to manage money. So no one has to tell you that. You can simply check out a book on money management.
Correct.
And it's called you can self-teach yourself to do those things. So I can tell you that it was hard for me in the beginning to manage money as a business owner. Once I learned the concept of how to manage money, then I became a little bit more successful at it. So
Justin, you have a manager. How long have you had your manager?
really my dad kind of works as my manager.
Okay.
So I guess I've had him my whole life. So.
Yeah. So what is it about that to have that manager, you know what I'm saying, that will show you all the different aspect of that boxing game?
It's great, especially when you can trust them. You know, they aren't gonna steer you in the wrong direction or try to set you up just for money. So it's kind of a plus having a father and a manager when you have a good relationship.
Do you feel sometimes like your father can be hard on you?
The hardest. He is absolutely the hardest.
Is that good or bad to you?
It always steers me good because it always makes me work harder just because I want to impress him. And it's hard to get a good job from him, so I know I got to work for it.
So being that you a lot of your time is going either to your employment or your boxing field, how is it important that you manage your time?
Well, my dad's my boss man with employment too, so
Okay.
we kind of work out a schedule to get everything
All right.
to fit with boxing. So work has to fit into boxing.
And why is it so important that you do that training, to prepare you for that actual fight?
Because I don't want to get in there and look like a fool.
Because it can happen.
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
Right.
Any man could be knocked out any day.
Right. Anything can happen in boxing.
Correct. And that running, I guess, that helps you, I guess, with your win, staying as far as the time that you stay in that ring.
Yes, sir.
Why is that important that you continue that, that running and keeping that at a regular basis?
It keeps your cardio up, so I don't have to go in a fight and fight at his pace. I can dictate the pace because I know I'm not going to run out of air.
Correct.
So I can fight my own speed when I want to fight and make him fight my game. That way the judges are persuaded towards me because they see, well, he fought his game the whole fight. He made him fight what he wanted to fight.
Being confident in yourself, why is that so important?
That's the first fight. If you feel as if you lost, you've already lost. There's no need to fight. The fight is one for him.
And that's very important. That
Yes, sir.
positive thinking.
Yes, sir.
Knowing that you're gonna defeat, but you can't look past that individual.
Oh, no. I don't look past him. I think highly above myself. So I know what I'm bringing to the table. So he has to bring what I'm bringing because I'm bringing it.
Now you have athletes like how Muhammad Ali used to be. He used to talk that trash, but he used to he used to back it up. Now he used to back it up.
Yes,
Now,
he did.
do you see yourself doing that one day? I mean, because that's the way how he did his thing. That's how it was like
He
a
got in their
showmanship.
head.
Correct.
Yep, he got in their
Yeah.
heads.
I mean, I talk a little trash, but it's more so just with my friends. I'm here to fight. I let my actions in the ring do the trash talking.
Oh man, you should have been in them days with Ali. Man, he got to their head so
He did.
some of the
But he
best
boosted
fighters.
himself up while he was doing it.
Yeah.
That's him
Correct.
gaining confidence in himself.
And it also was a kind of like what he was doing is he was kind of like promoting himself.
Right.
Which
Exactly.
was a smart thing
It
that he was
was.
doing. And he was bringing in fans because half the fans wanted to see him lose
Uh-huh.
because of what he was talking. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And some of them wanted to see him win.
Right.
For that,
He made you feel like, he's the baddest man alive.
Correct. Yeah.
So he was pretty and he was bad. He said it enough to where we all started, then started to believe it. So, it's a mindset. But he has, he's announcing on your show, you're the first to know, first to hear, that he's developed his stage name. So,
Okay.
you want to let everybody know your new stage name?
Bam the Bulldog Lynch.
Bam the Bulldog Lynch.
There you go. You got it here. First, Bam
Yes.
the Bulldog Lynch.
First on this show.
Where'd you
First
get
announced.
that? Where'd you come up with that name?
Well, Bam was given to me by an old boxing coach. He's like, man, you like Bam Bam. You just want to get in there and hit people. And then the Bulldog was kind of like our way of bringing the hometown with us because we're from Albemarle and that's the Albemarle Bulldog. So it's like I'm
Okay.
fighting for them. It's
I love it.
a
I
group.
love that concept.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love it. And
So-
I think the whole city will get
Yeah.
behind him once he does his debut. I think it's important to have your city behind you, your
Yeah.
city support. That's very important. So we're excited about that.
So Albemarle, one of your home is going to be fighting up here in Charlotte, up here at Grady Cole. So you want that support, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh, all your little friends come down there and hollering at
And
you.
he's
now.
a coach too. So,
He is?
Yes, sir. I coached the football team down there.
Oh, okay. How long have you been doing that?
This will be my 4th year. We got 2 championships and we've been to the championship 3 times.
Which age group and what?
I coached the Pee Wee League and hopefully I'll be moving up to the high school league now.
Okay.
I mean, it's all volunteer work. It's just kind of my way
Correct.
of helping to give back.
How does it feel like to be coaching those little young Pee Wee? I mean, that's that young age and
It
stuff.
is the
Yeah.
hard head age.
Correct.
I feel like it's like you one of the first people that gets to help mold them into men instead of just thugs or whatever anybody else want them to be. You
Right,
get to mold them
exactly.
and get in their head and teach them right from wrong. It's not all about football. It's more so about developing young men.
How does it feel to know that you are one of the individuals that's keeping that child off the streets and doing some positive things?
Oh, it feels great. It feels great to know that you can help them be better at being their self than anything.
And a lot of times you are considered as a role model when you're, because a lot of the young kids, they don't have like fathers in their life, and they see yourself as a father, a role model. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels great. And I have one kid that's like my son's best friend, and he stays with me a lot because he doesn't have a father figure.
Correct.
He has a good mother, but he doesn't have a father figure. So I kind of step in and help him with everything he needs and talk or thump him in the head, whatever he needs.
Right. That's good.
And that's a blessing. That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And God will bless you for
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, knowing that you're going to take some time not only for your son, but for another child. And when those kids see you putting in that effort, they kind of like, it helps them out. Why do you teach that they stay in school and get that education?
Because I don't want them to dig ditches or go to prison or sell on the
Most
corner or get in
importantly, yeah.
gangs. I want them to be the best them they can be. Go to school, get a degree, get an education, get a good job, and raise a family. And I have to worry about financial stability their whole life and being broke and welfare, Medicaid. I want them to grow up and get out of there.
When you see a lot of our youth, African American youth, that's getting killed these days, what kind of advice do you give the youth that's on your team?
Well, that kind of touches home because we had a coach, the other coach that was with me. He got killed a month and a half ago over nothing. So everybody's kind of coming together. So it's kind of like that's why I want everybody to get out of there because it's nothing good gonna happen. You move on and get your life set up and don't dwell on the past. And people that are gonna be with you, they're gonna be with you the whole way through.
Exactly.
If they ain't meant to be, they'll fall off.
Right.
And why is it important to stay away from those negative kids? Because negativity, you know, it kind of like negative people like to have another person with them. Why is it important that they stay away from those negative kids?
Because I don't want them to drag them down. A negative person's like a tick. You don't see one, you see 100 of them, and they're all there to suck from you. Nobody wants to help you get better. They just want to take from you. So if you get one negative, you'll get more. If you don't get that one off and move on to positive things, give your life to God and move on, it's just going to keep continuing to happen. And before you know it, you'll be where they're at.
Okay, we're running short on time. Justin, LaVonda, tell us some more about the fight because we got 1 minute left in the show.
Okay, we're excited that the fight is May 12th at the Grady Cole Centre. We're hoping everybody will come out. Justin will be doing his debut. He is Bam, the Bulldog, Lynch. So we're excited about his pro debut, and we hope everybody will join us.
LaVonda, Justin, thank you for coming on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the show. You be encouraged.